Tonight, consumer advocates, including the Better Business Bureau, are getting the word out about a type of crime that is on the rise this time of year. The Bureau here in Omaha has received reports from taxpayers who have said when they filed their return, the IRS rejected it because somebody had beaten them to the punch. Tonight, my special report, the action you can take so it does not happen to you. It's tax time. Less than 2 months to get your return into Uncle Sam. And if you planned well throughout 2017, he might owe you some money. But beware, danger is lurking.
It is significantly on the increase. The losses are huge.
Massive data breaches in recent years involving well-known companies such as Yahoo, Equifax, and eBay have left Social Security numbers, birth dates, addresses, even computer passwords in the wrong hands.
Hundreds of millions of records exposed that contain all sorts of sensitive information. So I think for the most part we can pretty much assume that all of our information is out there in the ether somewhere.
Now the scammers are going after people's tax return. How? By submitting stolen information with your name on it.
So the returns are sent to addresses in the U.S. So that it doesn't create a lot of suspicion, but those checks are then moved offshore to the scammers, the organized crime groups, oftentimes in the Ukraine, that could be coming out of Nigeria, all sorts of difficult to reach places.
They also target tax preparers, such as H&R Block, by sending a phishing email to preparers, urging them to click on the link that appears to be from the IRS and update their filing information. But it's a scam.
So just like every business, they're vulnerable to these hacks, and clearly they're targets because of the sensitive information that they keep in their files.
In fact, the bad guys are also using a method that the FBI here in Omaha alerted us to last year, called business email compromise. Agent Christy Johnson showed us how it's done. The criminals send an email that looks like an official internal document to a company's finance director. It urges him or her to click on the link and that information is needed for certain employees, such as their W-2.
This shows the perpetrator, the hacker, if you will, sort of in layman's terms. What they do with their computer is they send out the phishing email, which would contain the link, the bad link that we like to call it. Once that actually is clicked on by somebody within the company, then they're inside the company's computer system.
So here are 3 specific ways to avoid becoming a victim. Number 1, do your return as quickly as possible. The longer you wait, the more opportunity for somebody to use your information to swipe your return. Number 2, use a reputable licensed tax preparer, not a pop-up temporary operation. A tax pro can be your best advocate in making sure everything is above board and official. Number 3, be on the lookout for bogus emails or phone calls. The IRS is never going to call you or email. Instead, they will notify you with a letter in the mail.
So it's a non-stop onslaught, and all of us need to be better prepared.
If you are suspicious about somebody attempting to steal your return, contact the IRS and talk to them directly, because if your return gets compromised or stolen, you will be stuck in the difficult position of trying to prove to the IRS that you are you.